Do you think the others are making good progress? Hope it's all going smoothly. Oh, hey look! They made it back as well! Prince! Llama! How did it all go?
All is well, thank you. Nefer and Yehuda had to stay at the curatorium to wrap things up, so they won't be joining us for now.
I ran into Miss Nefa and Miss Aino on the way back. Their work is still in progress, so I suspect they won't be back for a while either.
You seem rather cheerful today, Mr. Flintz.
I certainly am. I achieved what I set out to do and came away with more than I bargained for. Fighting alone can get quite tedious, but I had the good fortune to run into a pair of brave young warriors.
We meet again. How have you been?
Albedo! What are you doing here?
Thankfully, tracking you down turned out to be a lot simpler than we envisaged.
These two courageously lent me a hand while I was fighting the wild hunt. When they told me they were Servarka's colleagues, it all made sense. And given how people of outstanding talent tend to cross paths, it's no wonder you're already acquainted.
So, who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
A gentleman of few words, I see. And a rather stern countenance.
It's nice to meet you. Again. We've technically met before.
Wait a sec! You're Minnie Durin!
That's right. It's me.
By the way, he says it's okay if you drop the
Yeah, I'm not as mini as I used to be.
Interesting, isn't it? The first step towards blending into human society appears—
Wow! You look so different! In a good way, of course. It's great to see you looking so healthy.
Thank you, Paimon. And although you're as mini as ever, I understand that diminutives don't always convey endearment. I'll be sure to say—
Wow! You're such a smooth talker now. Paimon could get used to this. From now on, you may refer to her as your esteemed—
Personally, I think our little Paimon is the perfect size. When people call her Little Paimon, it's just because she's so adorable that they can't help—
You're absolutely right, Miss Lauma. My brother still has a long road ahead of him when it comes to understanding—
Anyway, speaking of long—
she's been catching up with old friends. Wouldn't be surprised if she stopped—
Uh-oh. People are talking about me. Hope it's nothing negative.
Judging from your expressions, I'm guessing it all.
It's getting crowded here. I'll go grab some chairs.
No need. This is a job for an alchemist. I'll whip some.
Thank you for your hospitality, ladies and gentlemen, but I was merely escorting my friends back. I'll be meeting Sandrone shortly, as we still have some things to discuss.
We really appreciate your help.
Oh, come on. Spare the formalities. I'm just glad I could help out some true friends.
I understand. Well, bye for now, Harlequino.
Oh, this place is hopping. It's probably a good thing one of us left. Otherwise, we might not fit all these people in.
Are you saying we're about to run out of chairs?
As a matter of fact, I am.
I overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way. With Miss Columbina's colleague gone, we should be back to the original crew plus... Though, it looks like we have another new face. Someone else managed to rope in a colleague, too?
Frankly, you and Paimon are the only people I know here.
This here is Deanslip, colleague of Tibet's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the Traveler. Well, not exactly colleagues, more sort of friends.
When someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know you're speaking to someone.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Note to self. Once Paimon knows your name, the rest...
When he comes looking for us, it's usually...
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to say that the Wild Hunt is our mutual enemy, would...
As the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Mr. Dainsleif, there's a seat with you, though I can't promise the same for everyone else. Hey, Albedo, think you can rustle up a couple more chairs?
After all this time apart, Grandmaster Varka's first order is to rustle up a couple more chairs. I've missed this.
Is he being sarcastic?
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of human conversation. Trying to decipher Albedo's way of speaking has been like jumping in at the deep end.
Oh, good point. Paimon gets you now. Don't sweat it.
I wonder what's taking Nefer so long.
Perhaps you should go and check in with her. If anyone can hurry her along, it's you.
I just got back from the curatorium. Besides, aren't you curious to see what's taking her so long?
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share secrets. And since gathering intel is her specialty, I'm guessing she'd prefer to keep her under such circumstances. Would it not?
Oh, but it's fine for me to impose.
What can I say? You have an unrivaled ability to garner people's affection, Miss Moonchanter. Besides...
All right, then.
Impressive. She barely fought back at all. I admire your powers of persuasion, my friend.
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is to always pitch in with other people's responsibilities so that you can be selective with your own.
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
Spoken like a true sage.
Anyway, looks like we've got some time to kill before the meeting. Let's take a little breather, folks. And feel free to chat amongst yourselves. We'll get down to business once the other two arrive. Truth be told, I can't remember the last time I was in a meeting with so many people.
You're not alone there, my friend. The Lightkeepers also struggle to bring everyone together.
I don't doubt that. I've only ever met two Ratniki, one being you, and the other being that young guy, Itlua.
Itlua is a good apple. I'll give him that. He's kind, honest, and regularly delivers some...
So you're what? A fake Ratnik? That's what it... Come on, why the awkward silence?
Sorry. I'm not even gonna bother trying to hide it. Now, that was an awkward silence.
Let's just keep this between ourselves. Probably best if he...
That goes without saying. Gotta be careful.
Anyone else in the know? Let me guess. The Traveler and Paimon?
It's dangerous being too sharp for one's own good, you know.
Then, in the name of the Animo Archon Barbados himself, I swear.
When we went for drinks, you said that you and Barbados were
Of course. Just as long as you don't go spreading around the fact that I'm close with...
Fair enough, then. Nothing like a bit of mutual leverage to seal...
Is there something you'd like to say to me?
Yeah! For starters, why'd you just show up here without even giving us a...
If you think back to our previous interactions...
You do have a point there. Oh yeah! You'll need to find somewhere to stay the night too, right?
Sure. Let's do that.
Great! Paimon will handle it! And in return, we can get Dainslift to be our very own personal...
If that's what you had in mind, you should have said so sooner. I'd be...
Oh, okay then. Paimon was only kidding, but good to know. Anyway, since we're all here together, we might as well watch each other's backs.
Indeed. Thank you.
You're both awfully quiet. What?
Much obliged.
Have either of you ever had your portrait painted?
That sounds like a lovely idea. You know how to paint, then?
I dabble occasionally.
He's an excellent painter. Tables, chairs...
I'm flattered.
If I ever get the chance, I'd like...
I'll bear that in mind. Anyway...
Oh, I'd be fine with anything. Whatever style feels best to you.
Very well. Then I'll...
You can replicate any style I want?
I can try. If you show me a sample, I'll...
Thank you. In that case, I'll take a...
Ah, Miss Nefer. You made it after all. But what about Yehoda?
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going on our end. Once this is over, I'll be heading straight back to continue my work. I left Yehoda back at the Curatorium.
So much for just this once.
Not so loud!
Did you say something, Mr. Varka?
Huh? I didn't say anything. Right, Flints?
Must have been a frog. They get so noisy around here at nighttime. It's like they're putting on a concert in the background.
Anyway, before we begin, there's a few introductions to make. Let me start by saying that it's first up, we have Miss Lauma. As Moon Chanter, she's the leader of the Frost Moons. Nefer is leading the investigation into Rerer's background, assisted by Yehoda and Lauma. From over here, we have Mr. Flints, a Ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. For those of you who've never met, this is Mr. Albedo, a renowned alchemist and captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team. Next up, we have the Moon Maiden, and then we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll spare you the rundown. And Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite possibly...
Wow! That's a lot of people!
Miss Nefer, it looks like you might have another job coming your way.
You think I haven't got enough on my hands as it is?
That would be me, Miss Nefer. I have a commission for you.
And you are?
Who I am doesn't matter right now. What does?
Well, it's not as if we never take on anonymous commissions.
It's my eyes, isn't it?
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case, the fact that you're even...
My name is Dainsleif. And yes, I am...
Really? Then you must have been quite an influential figure yourself.
You flatter me, but none of that matters anymore. My point...
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends. What am I missing here?
I'll tell you everything I know. The history of Conria, the name... I have never spoken openly of this before. But the truth was exactly as people say. The visionary, Vedifenir, who wished to foretell the future. The wise, Haroptatir. Gold, Rhindaughter, who desired to create life. The foul. And last, but not least, Raker of Solnari, Rerir, Ravager of the Moon. Of the five, Rerir is the only one who remains a mystery to me.
In other words, you're saying that his change came as a...
That's right.
You mentioned how the Abyss tempted them, which led to their fall. But what did that look like in practice?
Strangely, now that it comes to it, the fateful night took place during the era of the Eclipse Dynasty. One day, my elder brother, the visionary, when I came to hear of this, my fury knew no bounds. I gathered together every ally centuries on. The memories of that night still haunt me. But then, I was betrayed. Even Vedifenir, the very person I had come to rescue,
So, it's personal after all. Then tell me, Mr. Danes.
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a commission. But know this. Uncovering the truth of Rerir's past is the only way to unravel this mystery.
Sounds pretty good to me. Feels like we just flagged down a random passerby, only to discover he's actually a master.
Can I borrow your halo? It could be useful in the lighthouse.
Hey, enough with the wisecracks! Besides, isn't that lamp of yours bright enough already?
Relax. It was meant to be a compliment. If that was a little over the top for your liking, I'll make sure to tone it down next time.
I'll give your proposal some serious thought, Mr. Dainsleif. Let's speak in private once the meeting is over.
Before that, there's a few things I'd like to share.
Now that we've united the hearts of the three moons, your power should...
I believe it will take a little longer. You've done so much for me, so I want to be completely honest with you. From the moment I was born, my power has been slowly ebbing away. And that is because, so far, I have yet to find a solution. It may turn out to be a problem that will plague me until the day I finally leave. Even so, I will do everything in my power to help you drive out the Raker of Solnari.
Kutar.
Defeating the Raker of Solnari will be no easy task.
Naturally. We should take all the help we can get if we hope to defeat him.
We've considered several viable plans now, but our choice hinges on the answers to a few key questions. Is it even possible to kill Rerir? What experiences shaped the person or monster he became? And what, given Albedo's expertise in alchemy, I think we should leave him to try and answer the...
Understood.
As for the other two, I'm afraid we'll have to count on you again, Miss Nefer. Believe me when I say...
So you're placing all your hopes on me, huh?
We can't thank you enough for agreeing to help us.
You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment, then flip...
Ladies, please. I must object to your portrayal of me.
I almost don't want to leave this room.
I have faith in you, Miss Nefer. Something tells me you'll...
Oh? And what makes you so sure of that?
This isn't about the money. I can sense that you've got a deep-seated distaste
Look at them getting along so well. Like two peas in a pod.
And I'm the one they accuse of insincere flattery. There is no justice.
Miss Lauma, you have to understand something.
Is that right? Well, maybe...
Anyway, we've got our plan, so let's get moving. Mr. Dainsleif, let's talk. And Traveler, once we're finished, if you've
This whole experience is teaching me a lot. For instance, I now know that when other issues come up in the future, I'll have...
Hate to say it, friend, but that's one of the funniest things I've heard in a while.
Why? You think I've got it wrong?
Quite the opposite. But what makes it so hilarious is how long it's taken you to realize.
Thank you for waiting.
It's okay. We actually used the time to help Danes.
That's very considerate of you. Now, I trust you share my curiosity about Rarier's past. We spoke at some length after the meeting. He was the one who suggested I should invite you to join this operation.
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's for sure.
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why I invited you.
That's because we know what you're capable of. We appreciate you.
That's one way to put it. Another is this, that once a decision's been made, it's set in stone. After that, alright, so here's how it is. I'm going to access Rarier's thoughts again using my confidant. The reason I've gathered you all here is to ensure my safety during the proceedings. Think of this as a diving expedition into someone's brain. If I'm the once the ceremony begins, we will all be spying on privileged information. But lastly, any individuals of a weaker constitution are advised not to partake in the ceremony.
Well, good luck, everyone.
There's a little more to it than that. I was being serious when I said you have a job to do. While the rest of us, in the event that something goes wrong, you will be our first responder. I don't anticipate any issues, but
I second that. This is a dangerous operation here.
So, Paimon's like the lifeguard?
Good. Please, take a seat. We'll get started momentarily.
So, did Mr. Dainsleif tell you anything else?
He told me that he believes Rarier kept some big secrets in his life. He's not sure that they were the cause of his eventual downfall, but he's asked me to uncover what those secrets were all the same.
But surely you're not planning to go through with this, no matter the cost.
If you think that, you'd be overestimating me. I'm a businesswoman, not a mercenary. But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand glimpse into Conrian history?
Well, as long as you don't let morbid curiosity get in the way of safety.
You're such a killjoy.
All right, I'm good to go.
All set over here, too.
careful.
All right. Let your whole body relax. We're about to close your eyes. Phew. Could this be his office? Pretty standard setup. Bookshelves, paperwork, file. According to Dainsliff, Rarier used to be an intelligence operative. Is this where you keep your secrets, Rarier?
Today's files are in. Time to wade through them, just like usual. Male, 51. Occupation, cook. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. His main neutralized. This one should be archived under purged targets. Female, 23. Occupation, office clerk. Confirmed Crimson Moon neutralized. Another one for purged targets. Sounds like she was that other man's daughter. Never mind. What's it got to do with me? Male, 40. Occupation, teacher. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Neutralized on... Just another nobody for the archive. Come to think of it, I remember surveilling this man. A case like his never would have been considered a priority in the past. Female, 16. Occupation, none. Neutralized on... Filed. I have no recollection of this girl. None. Female, 13. Occupation, none. Orphan, neutralized on... Filed. Male, 11. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon neutralized and... Male, 6.
It's funny, isn't it? Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it. Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out. But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
That's not how it is.
Fortunately, however, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
No! No. My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats. It's a perfectly legitimate line of work. Every single one of my colleagues can attest to my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd back me up too. Assuming, of course, that they were aware of all the facts. Mr. Vedifalnir? It's been quite some time since we last met.
Rarier,
I trust you're here because you have something important.
Forgive me. Tell me, does someone in your position ever feel the need to ask questions at all?
It is indeed within my power to foresee certain things.
I was just thinking. It won't be long before I'll be inviting both you and Dane to my...
That isn't a lie, but nor is it a fact as such.
No fooling a prophet.
Ever since that day we met for drinks, I knew it was a...
Does it feel good?
I'm afraid the notions of good and bad fail to capture the complexity of what such a power entails. Once you've seen what will come to pass, you fear my silence, and long to hear the words I left unspoken that...
That's right.
You must have noticed my reluctance to broach the subject, and the reason is simple. The burden of prophecy was never meant for your shoulders.
So who exactly do you deem worthy to hear your prophecies?
Or rather, our king as he once was.
You're closer to His Majesty than I am.
You say that as though it is to my benefit. Yet precisely because of that, I dare not speak rashly. A king can turn out to be the most virtuous of rulers, or a tyrant.
You are so wise and far-sighted.
You make a fair point. Very well then. Let me offer you some advice. And I say this not as a prophet or a visionary. For many reasons, there is very little chance of your marriage ending in happiness.
Hold on. There's that same black fog again. Could this memory be...
Wait. Hear me out. This time, his name is Rayrir, and he claims to be one of the king's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as...
Why are you telling me all of...
Simple. I want you to kill him. You are the old...
No, absolutely not. I wouldn't...
So you'll just stand by and watch him slaughter us to the last? Do not forget that
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What does that matter now? You think that alone is reason enough for me to throw away...
Why wouldn't it be? You too were once a child of the Crimson Moon, just like me.
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring your dynasty...
Persuade the Vinster King? Do you even know why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? Why he keeps trying to... The Vinster King. A blind fool. His eyes clouded by powers from beyond this world. A petty little man with a... If you can't bring yourself to do it, so be it. Just you watch.
The Rayrir of Solnar, that really is quite a secret you've been keeping, but who am I to talk? Love should be built on honesty, but ours was born from lies. Is it really so wrong to hide things that would only make life harder? Vedifulnir must have known all this, and that's why he made his prophecy. But I won't just sit by and watch this disaster unfold. I'll do everything in my power to, no matter who I have to face.
Was that Rayrir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out.
Deli? Oh. They're talking about those people from the opposition. Right. I'd almost forgotten they used to run a deli. People of no consequence always vanish so easily. And no one even remembers them.
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be! So, we're not going to survive this, are we? But, Valendis, are you even listening?
Sorry, Freether. I heard you, though. He's just following the king's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to hunt down—
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken lives.
No. Rerir has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. My family are only distant relative, truth be told. Apart from my teacher, pretty much—
But as Orlog said, who could possibly talk sense into that raving lunatic?
I'll work something out. Trust me, I'm with you all. Don't forget that Rerir is an Eclipse operative. For now, don't come looking for me. And if
even you can't escape this, what hope do the rest of us—
I won't speak in his defense. Nor can I give you a clear answer to that question. Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to escape—
You called that—
I've got a job, and there's still money coming in. But you can't go anywhere.
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Another day, another round of assassination training. Training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway.
When you kill a person, doesn't it follow you end up covering their blood?
Why would it? Aren't we all just walking blood bags?
But not everyone is accustomed to hunting down others like prey. You've been a hunter for so long now, you seem to have forgotten that most people don't just go around killing one another.
Leave me alone.
Can't hide the truth.
Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle. And choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk. Pray won't sense a thing.
That. How about no one would have a quiet death at your hands?
I work clean. No traces.
Make it open and close doors. The king just happens to need you right now. What if I'm doesn't?
That won't happen.
He's changed. Ever since he fell under the spell of that power. In the beginning, he only had you take out a handful of the guilty. But now...
The ones I've dealt with have always been guilty. And I've carried out my work flawlessly.
Can't hide the truth.
You know why Felinda didn't accept your proposal, don't you? Was it because she didn't trust you? Or something else?
Enough!
Delindis, do you still—
Orlog.
The boy who was pretending to sell flowers.
Yes, we did. What about him?
He was arrested 2 days ago. I just don't get it! After everything he's done, why do you— Or does it mean nothing to you that people—
No, that's not— Just—
I need to go now, Thelindis. They're looking— If you ever need a place—
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interfere. All subjects of observation that were sent inside have now no progress whatsoever. What now? Won't you give me even a Things are getting worse by the day. I have to find a way but... If all this research comes to nothing, what then? Sooner, but... Could he really bring... No. Surely he wouldn't have the heart.
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want to live?
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on. If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen. Imagine that. If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this, would we? Today's files are in. Time to wade through them just like usual. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Wait. Thalindis? No. Why? But you bear no mark of the... How could you possibly have anything to do with them? A diluted bloodline. Carefully. What a fool I've been. Numbing myself with talk. Irminsul. Finster King! Today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be tomorrow? No. This cannot go on. This...
You're really letting me go?
I am. As long as you can guarantee.
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. But... if you let me go, you won't be able to complete...
Good point. In that case...
No, please! I just... want to see the...
Go on living?
Yes. I know...
If I let you leave, what will become of me? Just kidding. But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught.
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedifalnir.
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not abandon the...
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But now I know exactly whose it is. It's Vedifalnir. He won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps trying to manipulate me like a puppet. What's his game here? Tell me then. What will this moment of opportunity... And... no answer. He's like a goat.
So, the Eclipse Dynasty was purging, well, massacring the descendants of the Crimson Moon. And it seems like it was the king's obsession with abyssal power left the future of Conria hang, and it looks like this Thalindis, Rerir's would-be fiancée, herself. It almost defies belief that a couple like them could hide the truth. And why does Vedderfanir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head? The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow of someone's time for something a bit more creative. We've been inside Rerir's mind this whole time. There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines and mapping out the rest. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction, part simulation. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that Rerir has really been hiding.
Rerir, are you there? Hey, Rerir! Come out, it's urgent!
Dane? What's wrong?
Quick, come with me. I'll explain everything once we've met up with the others.
Okay. I'll come.
All right then, but make it quick.
I've never seen Dane so worked up before. Whatever this is...
This is a nice change, meeting you all at this hour. When men and women of ambition can speak face to face.
Don't be ridiculous. We do not fear the day.
You might ask your blade that same question. The word on the street is that Sertologi only strikes when he has an unfair advantage. But
if this is your way of offering me replacement limbs, believe me.
Oh, we can certainly discuss that. With
Lunatic. Robtatir. What brings you here?
Why, Daneslif, of course. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhindaughter. Whatever the rumors may
Well, the Universitas Magistrorum won't stop fawning over you. So at least some of the You're president of the Universitas Magistrorum. The chief royal mage known as the Wise by Vice President Veet doesn't even try to...
My success is the product of hard work and good luck. It's as simple as that. We're the king. Of course, no job is without its gripes. Serving a king like ours can be And as for Eftervit, in missing out on the presidency, he's dodged a mountain of...
You're all here. I apologize for the short notice, but it...
You must be Rerir.
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing. Nothing.
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here.
It's my brother, Vedafenir. After he spoke at the court this morning, the king...
Vedafenir in prison? Strange. Does this mean the king's circle of trust?
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the... I simply appease him, because it's in the best interests of the university.
And also because you're slimy. Vedafenir, perhaps less so.
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be having?
Dane, what are you planning to do?
Rescue Vedafenir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by...
That's far too dangerous. And don't forget, Dainsleif, your...
I have no desire to commit treason. But whatever critique the king may have of Vedafenir, disfiguring my blade will force the king to see the error of his ways.
So, Vedafenir's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure it wasn't what he wanted to hear, but the extent of His Majesty's madness is now all too clear. You have noble ambitions, Dane. But I'm afraid they don't do much for
A letter of pardon? For whom? The chances of the Vinster King issuing a pardon for anyone connected to the Crimson Moon seem vanishingly slim. This black fog over the board must have some connection to Thelindis. But why is it taking this form? Does it have something to do with Rerir's past? Another mystery I'll need to unravel.
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 60 hours for research dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty has established 2 points regarding moon marrow. However, there are a number of hurdles to overcome before we can answer an enormous amount of power is then required to keep the gate open. Currently, to make matters worse, I am now the only staff member remaining in the moon marrow lab. The Universitas Magistrorum. This is not a wise move. I have always maintained that placing all our hopes in I apologize if this comes across as disrespectful. But if we really made it there one day, what would we find? This is for you. I heard you're gonna leave the city with your parents.
The Lindis.
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back very late last Friday, and... You never saw him, and I don't know what he did. And this
What if he finds out that you pried into...
Don't be silly. I don't know what secrets he does, or...
Are you scared of him?
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't match the Logically, I should be scared of him. But enough about that. You should get going, and...
What's in it?
A piece of the moon. All you need to know is that...
A red moon?
That's right. Our moon.
I promise the Lindis...
The Crimson Moon bloodline will never die out. It's no matter how long it takes.
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this treason? You know what happens to those who betray the throne.
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne. He has betrayed all—
If you have any love left for justice in your heart, you—
It's showtime. Dane and his group will handle the troops in the palace. My job is to enter the prison and stay safe.
Look after my brother. Draw your blade. It is time for justice to prevail.
Found you. Hello, Mr. Surprised? Oh.
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's...
I'm curious.
It wasn't a prophecy. The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions.
But he didn't listen. Worse still, Dane asked for my help. The court is incomplete.
Everything is transpiring. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see...
Forgive my curtness, Vedafulnir, but the king did not suddenly... You can't have wisdom beyond the reach of your fellow man without... There are things the king does not want to see.
He wasn't entirely wrong. I did indeed lose my power to see the future.
Until what?
Just now. I believe I saw...
Well, tonight could go a lot of different ways. 5 of us banded together to storm the palace, also we could...
I sense hatred in you. But this is not the end. There are many men of honor and courage in this world, Rerir. Is that a dagger? Interesting.
With your abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover some of your sight. But I also doubt...
Of course not. We're on the same side, aren't we?
We could be.
You mean your future?
Yes. And I know there are bigger things at stake here. I can't abandon the one I love to save myself. I just can't do...
In matters of fate, answers are either right or wrong. What will be? That is the cruelest thing about fate.
That can't... I know it's your voice that I keep hearing in my head. Urge, you show me disaster, but you won't show me how to avoid it?
My voice? In your head?
It turns out that we are not so different, you and...
Vedifalnir just broke into the strangest smile I've ever seen in my life.
Very well then. My advice to you is as follows. You must, for as long as you live, your story with Thelindis shall not It is up to you whether you believe my words.
I will hold you.
Thank you for setting me free. In return...
Just then, a strange wave of energy...
If I were you, I would head to the Universitas Magistrorum.
The Universitas?
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again very...
Whatever Vedifalnir said, I didn't catch it. I didn't even help him out of the prison.
It all adds up.
Monsters? Is this Rhindaughter's doing? Or the Universitas Magistrorum? Out of my way!
It all adds up.
The Universitas. Allegedly, the king installed secret mechanisms in the palace, but if they were ever gonna activate...
Help! Help!
Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you!
Save me! I can't!
That sounded like an explosion. What other means does the king have at his disposal? And given it's a major center of abyss research, anyone over at the Universitas will be in grave danger.
You shall perish! Teamwork is dreamwork! A proper send-off! From the Spina with love, coming at ya! Hey there! Hiya! Ha! Let's light it up!
Can't hide the truth. No more lies. Seek within.
I'm going in! Attack! Coming at ya! Torn to oblivion! Attack! That's the way, coming at ya! Hey there! Everybody stand back!
Can't hide the truth.
Hey there!
The mystery unravels.
Monsters at the Universitas Oh no! They're coming! It's no use. The table won't hold out much. Of course. All the lab equipment was upgraded after the... I'm done for. Ah! Stay back! Rear! So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
Celindus? No, don't do it! Celindus! Celindus!
I told you, Rerir. Let her go. You will find someone better.
No! No, I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the strength of will.
Do you know a way? Tell me!
Come to the palace. Join us.
Rerir, thank goodness we...
Step forth and take your share.
You made it.
Not you too.
Hatred or grief, despair or desire. We all have our
Rerir. Rerir.
Celindus?
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Rerir? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice. I will find you. And then, you can give me your answer.
So that's how the Raker of Solnari was born. A monster creature viewing other people's thoughts for too long can... In a nutshell, the story of Conria is what happens when the truth falls by the wayside. Time to get back. His past is filled with sorrow, but the tale of any fallen... Everyone, I'm back. Can I...
Never!
fine. Boss is a pro.
Yes, I'm fine. You will have seen the events of Rerir's life through my thoughts. It's now clear that he is just a regular
I mostly agree. There's only However, I would not consider Rerir to be a nobody.
Sounds to me like you're speaking in
That's not what I meant. Although I do hope...
Then try to remember that I respond better to the carrot than the Now, as for you, Missy...
Cool! So, can you film?
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the others first. It will save Yehoda.
Yes, boss!
That's more like it. For a moment there, I was worried you'd forgotten about the first clause of your employment contract.
Forgive my curiosity, but what does the first...
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff that boss is too lazy to do for herself.
Is that right?
If something is in the contract, it's because she willingly agreed to it. Rest assured that the curatorium... In any case, I've hardly shied away from my share of the work. There's nothing I dislike more than other people enjoying themselves. Oh no.
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend...
I'm sorry? What did you hear me say?
Wait. How long have I been standing here?
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago.
Boss, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back inside the office.
Hallucinated? But how?
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone. All thoughts and actions that occur in here.
So you control everything in here?
More or less.
Has anything like this ever happened before?
Only once. It was the first time I used the...
Is there any similarity between what happened then?
I suppose my thoughts are a little turbulent.
Is there anything
The first clause of your contract clearly states that I only...
Meaning, you're not feeling late?
Meaning, this is not something Yehoda can help with. The chess set is a personal treasure that I alone...
Boss, it's fine. Really. Let me do something useful.
Oh, listen to you. Whatever would I do?
What? Really?
Yes, really. Where would I ever find another employee?
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I suggest everyone finds even though all this chess malarkey doesn't exist in a physical set, you don't want to dismiss mental fatigue. Just because...
Don't I have the best employees?
If we can find a suitable time, I'd love to borrow Yehoda.
Oh, Lauma. Have I ever told you just how pretty you are? Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused and no talking, no matter what. You have my word that I will get us all out of here. This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign. There's someone up ahead. Time for...
I wasn't expecting visitors at this hour.
Oh.
There you are! Sinue's been looking for you all day.
Oh yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some more loose change?
What do you mean loose change? Oh, come on, I'm too...
kid. Mind telling me what Sinuhe's been up to recently?
Get in his good books? Why? What do you want?
I've written a new song. I was hoping to showcase...
A new song, huh? I'd love to stay and listen.
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there warm...
Pile of stones. Got it. Hi, Dad. Uncle Retinue said you were looking for—
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner, you could have shared the spoil—
Spoils of war? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
It was just a figure of speech. I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back.
We have a well again.
That's right. I found a new one and brought back—
If it wasn't for these blasted sandstorms—
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be leading us out. You know how prosperous our ancestors were. I've told you all the stories. But things are looking up. I started working with some folks from the academia a few months back.
So you're the academia—
Special ambassador, they call it. Think it's nothing bad, okay? We've been isolated here in the desert for too long.
So, do you get it?
Of course. My luck's improving all the time. One...
That's our well, and you know it! You stole from us!
Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid, or—
And that special ambassador act? Yeah, nice try! You're a liar and a cheat!
I heard Yehuda gasp, but I don't believe corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers. The desert dwell— There's a handwritten note on the ground.
Halil, this is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. This is my second time writing to you. I assume I'm writing to you because I need some help. That sandstorm the other day completely blocked up our well. Praise the gods. The well of the Eob tribe was intact. You told me to write to you if I ever needed help. I urgently need you to formally recognize my title of Special Ambassador and send some of your people to assist me. This is an emergency.
Looks like this letter never got sent. The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was trampled into the ground. What a ridiculous lie the surviving
Officer, welcome. Welcome to...
I thought you would at least have the courtesy to provide some respect.
This is the finest wine Aru village has to offer.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of—
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our god. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her away from...
I don't
She showed up here a few days ago, and We took her in.
So, where are you from?
Nowhere special.
What about the rest of your...
Just the one. Correct.
So, no brothers, no...
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers, and my...
All right. Get over here. Sign your name on the form. Never? You're rather fair...
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued already. Please read through the materials thoroughly.
Yes, Professor, I'm aware. I just had a couple more questions I wanted to...
Oh? Please, ask away.
Well, I saw the other students' problem sheets.
A weak student? Good.
I think what you're saying is, a weak student wouldn't have...
You see, sharp as they come. You see things the way they are. And I'm sure...
Because of where I come from.
I'm sorry, Nefer. Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions?
I wanted to check if someone sent me...
Ah, your family wrote to you. As long as they put your name on...
Not exactly. It's not even a recent letter.
The House of Dana, I expect. I know there's a box for... Whatever you're looking for, that'd be the place to start.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Professor.
Oh, don't mention it. Honestly,
Hey, don't say that. You're a great teacher, and you do your best for all your students. But it's not just the academia either.
Oh, my dear child.
I haven't. I just think that if you want to make it in this world, you have... This must be it. A big... Let's take a look. A dilapidation survey from Port Ormos. Looks like it's from a core of 30. This one was never even opened. I guess there was... Who was it addressed to? This one is addressed to the Immorta Sage. Guided by the insight. In clinical terms, these symptoms fit the... For example, my name... This seems like something the Wait, what's this? The note says... The sender authored this letter while under the influence of This next one is addressed to... A few words of protest regarding... In recent years, the academia has taken on a small number of students from the desert region. However, it appears to me that these students have not, in fact, as well as receiving dumbed-down assignments, education is the fundamental purpose of this institution, which should go with, as Grand Sage, policy decisions are your prerogative. I do hope you will give some serious attention to this map. Great letter, and the sender is... I didn't realize anyone else even... So this is where letters from the Sage of Spontamod end up? Whatever. I'm not exactly holding out hope that a letter sent from the... I can't believe how much discarded mail there is. I don't believe for 1 second that any human being... Wait.
Greetings, Halil. My name is Sinuhe, chief of the I don't know how well you remember it now, but in my tribe, learning a person's true name the Shimti tribe lives a harsh, nomadic existence. This brings me to my reason for writing. There was a terrible sandstorm a few days ago, which blocked up the well in our land. The Eob and Unut are descended from the Thamudians. While we trace our ancestry to Tulatala, we worship the Lord of Flowers. I found a well belonging to the Eob tribe. They declined to help us, but I really had no other option. When we met, you assured me that you would be my ally in the academia. That aside, the last time you were here, you mentioned that we have next to no resources here in the desert, and my power and influence are limited.
From the outset, the academia never took you seriously. Those things they promised were just... And you were so emphatic that your luck had... You swore you'd lead us to a better place one day. You liar. You lied. And who fell for it? Just me, by the looks of it. Which makes you a pathetic liar. You weren't even any good at it. I think I'll take over from here. Let me show you how it's done. I just came to say goodbye. Thanks for everything you've done for me in my...
Never?
I'm quitting. Something's come up in my hometown.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you.
It was. But it doesn't matter. I have more important things to deal with and they can't wait. Oh, and I didn't want to overfill my bags, so I left... What's wrong? I thought you liked incense. Although...
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown?
Yeah, about that. I lied. It's not rare at all. There's this bunch of ruins near... It's not worth much.
But never...
All right, that's all from me. You take care.
Don't forget me, okay? I mean, we're more...
Yeah, I'll remember you. I lied again. That incense is worth it. And as for remembering her, I have far too much to do when I get back. I'll be lucky if I even make it through this alive. But either way, It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume...
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one they sent. The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert reduced the once great civilizations of this region to rubble and sand.
Huh. So, you do know who you're dealing with?
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength, is it not?
You're not wrong. But I'm sure you didn't...
Of course not. I came to bring you some records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain well currently under Eab control. I checked the map carefully on my way over here, and I'm confident that this is the well in question.
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say...
Don't get greedy, Eab. We know far more than you think. We know that you seized this well by force.
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. I hope I am making myself clear.
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down every one of your...
I assure you, you see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the rainforest, but and what does a barbarian like you have to lose anyway?
All right, I take your point. The Academia is the highest... In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent news. In fact,
Gladly. I am partial to wine myself, and I trust you are as well. So let's indulge in a few drinks together.
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've...
What? Well, don't just stand there. Take it back.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the Eab's military.
What is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal, they seize the...
I
am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power...
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some time. That well is ours.
Glad to hear it. I will wait here for an update.
If there is a traitor, I will find them.
Much obliged. Wow. All it took was a few words.
So, in summary, Ambassador...
The Eab are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. And now they have the gall to interfere. So let me ask you, Chief.
Kill them all. Of course.
Precisely. The Academia does not tolerate those who stand in our way. At the same time, there is simply no way that the Academia can...
We have our own rules out here. If the rainforest dwellers raised arms against a desert tribe, you'd start a bloody war.
Right. We can't confront them ourselves, but we can support their enemies. The natural allies. Weren't the Eab your allies once? You were quick to send them after us to protect your interests back when... Let me be clear. The Academia wishes to collaborate with the legally...
Say no more.
Good. Then I suggest you get to work. You see, Dad? Lying is easy. Look at yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, but your butchered bodies bleed like the monsters who destroyed my home. They're just ordinary, petty human beings. I think we're even now. Maybe I've even done the desert a favor. It's a better place without all these people around. Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, but you couldn't do what had to be done. So...
Nefer, it's okay.
I believe I remember you promised...
Yeah, but
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
Alright, time for a shot. So, anyway, that feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired.
Yes, if we can find somewhere to...
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or so everyone says.
You mentioned a temple.
My biggest trade secret of all.
Ah. Then I'm
I didn't know you were clued up on any other religion.
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, but since you come from the desert, I would imagine it has...
Sounds impressive.
Oh, I know who you mean. General Mahamatras...
That's Boss Nefer, ya.
Sino's hardly a figure of obscurity.
What about him?
Well, he's not a... Please, this is the bare bone bit. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take.
Uh-oh. I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have anything. I want to do the whole name-dropping, this girl knows her stuff.
A statue with the head of a bird.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King. One of the 7 pillars of King Deshret. Let's take a look.
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Nefer, hey!
Hold on!
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
How repulsive.
Timed that pretty well, didn't I? It's okay. I'm just glad no— Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping get them—
Of course. When I asked Nefer to I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help,
Whoa, really? How'd you manage—
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was— By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past. Well, the monster formerly known as Rerir.
But how did he track you through your thoughts?
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King. He is an—
No wonder.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's—
Speaking of your chess set, it's—
You overestimate me. I only have a connection. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Unut and the Eab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent 50 million mora. The final blow to the Eab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin beheaded their chief right before my eyes. The remaining Eab fled. Having gotten my revenge, I returned to my hometown, where to my surprise, as I stood there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat just outside. This cat, as it turned out, was home to the spirit of the— This chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. The chessboard within is made to the same— With this chessboard in its container, I gained a certain ability to perceive hidden secrets. Every god plays favorites. Their hearts are as fickle—
It is the same with all powerful forces, including fate itself.
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I agree. Gather the others. It's time to share everything I've learned. Thank you all for being here. As promised, I did some further investigating. The Raker of Solnari, real name Rerir.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. No matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, the fact remains he becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Teyvat suffer—
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen—
Never. But I have heard stories of some—
Miss Lama? Any thoughts on this?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to hold— The term Moongate is one I have heard before. But as—
Then back to Miss Columbina. As a moon goddess yourself—
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon, and my strength is
But there's more to the power.
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the moon gate, since it is a path. And right now, I need to conserve my
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the gateway. I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Harir made it through unscathed. With the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the wild hunt proliferates wherever his scattered fragments...
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some...
Makes sense to me. Explains why the wild hunt is so...
Without the power of the abyss on his side, he almost certainly would have perished the moment he...
I could not agree more. The power of the abyss is most...
It is a compelling explanation, and one that accords with my present understanding of abyss creatures. This raises some interesting questions. That being said, regardless of whether my research bears fruit...
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just... when I think...
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any...
Mine too. We could never know all the hows and whys of the way things are.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time.
Well, I think this is a good place to end it.
That's very thoughtful of you, Lama.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest and digest before we Hey, is this a bad time? Hope I didn't kill the conversation. No need. Come on, let's talk outside. Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some... Firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chest set, there's no it's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out. We have to come up with a plan.
Honestly, I'm off.
Well, I asked her that same question. She talked for a long time. It felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know?
2 days?
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second issue. Dainsleif, you have some history with him, right? Great, I appreciate it. All right, on to item 3. So, we figured we'd bounce the idea off you first. We'll explore it further.
Oh, Paimon's dying to hear this.
All right, so... We felt a little uneasy about roping you into this. I mean, first...
Roping us in? Why would you even say...
I choose my words very intentionally, I'll have you know. I'd like to...
Sir Varka, I have a few thoughts about this plan.
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would be like...
I see your point, yeah. But if that... To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from...
I want to do everything within my power. The Raher of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and if...
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. Jean's mentioned in her letters that you're so diligent, as in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards, and of course, everyone appreciates a fearless pioneer. But all that aside, I'm the Grand Master of the night.
Thank you, Sir Varka.
I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot to have you on board.
This is a thorough plan, but I do have one.
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rarer has never displayed any. Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, turns out we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks.
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the wild.
Understood. Then I will defer to the verdict.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail.
Plan approved. Scheduling.
Okay, any firepower you need, I got you covered. Let's...
The Frost Moon Scions are behind.
And the rest of you? No objections? All right. Then it's settled.
Wait, we can still...
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone feeling trapped.
A very people-first approach.
Heh. Who'd you hear it from? D-Luke?
Shh. We don't use people's real names at work.
This plan can only work if everyone does their part.
We shall indeed. Also, you are the last person I expected to see here, Miss Dory.
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context, so the longer your name, the higher your net worth is. In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know you're
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
Okay, fine. Ugh, I'm actually only...
Oh, does this mean someone out there actually...
It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing and mutual... Said Mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building...
Okay, so what...
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship. I finally got it all fully charged up with Kuvaki, and then never...
You're right. It was all my fault.
You will? Well...
I knew you'd say that.
You're putting me in...
It's a very useful thing to have around. But I have a...
Looks like bankruptcy for me.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and you never...
Feeling ready?
Oh, I was born ready. Wait, don't forget, when something's in high demand, ta-da! See, it's right here.
Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it?
No, I have a...
Aha! No wonder you were talking about luck.
That's not the full story. Mage Alice once warned me that this world won't stay safe forever. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research team made up of Sumeru's top skull. Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kaveh to build. Took him long enough. He stressed over it for ages. Must have gone through it. Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago, along with a letter from Kaveh. Could I ask why I'm sending this technology? So nosy.
Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in this project.
Could be. Anyway, I just replied.
Fair enough. But it sounds like he was just being cautious.
Or maybe he was asking as a favor for his housemate. Either way, all's well that ends well. I'm just glad... Huh? What does that look mean?
Paimon's just super...
Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. There are always gonna be times in life when you have to give some... Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. She was the first and more than that. No one knows what the future will bring. Whatever happens. Oh, that? I was just... Don't be thinking it was some sort of My priority is doing the business that I want to do. So long as my conscience...
All right, if you say so.
I do say so, and that's the whole point. I'm a businesswoman. Oh, and could you two help me get this stuff where it needs to...
Traveler, Paimon.
Everything going smoothly over?
Sort of. As per the plan, we dissected and analyzed some samples.
What? You can actually...
That depends on your definition of wild hunt.
Harmless, lifeless.
The wild hunt is an interesting phenomenon. In and of itself, Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptetyr, and seemed somewhat fascinated with the foul. I don't think that was because of his lower social standing, though. It's a strange mix. The furious energy. Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in this state is... Oh, sorry. Once I get back to our research findings. Essentially, you could think of this as rare in mutated form. But in my view, even that would... Unfortunately, at present, we have no means of completely eradicating abyssal power.
Oh, that's terrible news. So, that's it?
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. She can never achieve wholeness when It's as if her creator banished her to a place she can never be accepted.
Given the circumstances, it's only natural to despair. Time to kick off the backup plan.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot. This is for you. Dory asked...
Ah, how wonderful. Well,
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person this...
All right then. Stay safe.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. The fate of my flock.
My lady.
Within the next 24 hours, we will... This is not a burden that we deserve to bear. But I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. For me, that means fighting. This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of...
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. Biggest strengths are, honesty and...
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it?
That's right. Names are...
Yes.
I have a different relationship with names than other people, but it's what everyone calls me, and I go along with it. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people.
You're different from other people.
You're more perceptive than most. Do you ever find yourself missing
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. I don't recall any happy moments from that time.
Is that because hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your effort...
You're welcome. I know he's your friend.
Friend? He betrayed me. And I never...
Okay. So... You see? You're torn. Now you know what really happened.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Actually, I went through something similar myself recently. Something happened that changed my
You mean the Harbingers who still support you, even though you've...
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. But then, and even now, they still support me.
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing her help for what it... I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there?
Huh. Shall we say hello?
Sure. Hello. Ah! It caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down...
You will? Oh, thank you so much!
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have...
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you regardless. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flint's! Been waiting...
Not too long. I came a little early, so I'd...
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. When I was awakened by the Ratniki, I had not touched a weapon in many years. But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, my restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me...
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a...
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary concern was hibernation, but it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces...
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first, because of... Please, I'm just doing...
Never! Over here!
Aino asked me to relay a message. She said Nefa will be on high alert and keep a close watch over all. Meanwhile, Aino herself will provide range support.
Excellent. My thanks to all involved.
The chest sets look...
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to engage at a moment's notice.
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the first move while we still have the option.
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, Traveler!
I will.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts. Every ounce of strength we have in our bones, let us bring to this fight.
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Stay on your...
Let me help you guys! Big threat!
Moonlight betrays you.
Receive my blessing.
Hunt him down.
Stay your hand.
Move.
Water jet!
You poor lost lamb.
Move.
Close your eyes.
Hunt him down.
Be silent.
Moonlight. It's all futile.
By the frost moon of old.
Move.
Bombs away!
The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth.
Observe.
Pathetic.
Do you fear the dark?
It's all futile. Hunt him down.
It all adds. Can't hide.
Go!
Pathetic.
Leave
The moonlight betrays you. It's futile.
for the everlasting forest.
Go! Yeah!
Seek within.
Pathetic.
Forest, protect us.
You purged.
Go!
It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
Move.
Water jet!
Do you see now? From here, when will it be as you foretold?
Spirit is not welcome here.
The deception ends here.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls.
It all adds up.
Move!
Leave this place.
Go!
All futile. Hunt him down.
With one heart, we pray.
No more lies.
Hunt him down.
Stay your hand. Forest, protect us.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Seek within.
You poor.
Yeah!
Can't hide the truth.
Be silent.
Hunt him down.
Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Pathetic.
By the frost moon of old.
The deception ends here.
Yeah!
Move. It's all futile.
Close your eyes. To dust.
Pathetic.
Leave this place.
Hunt
It all
him
adds up.
down.
Can't hide the truth.
The moonlight. Futile. Hunt him down.
Be silent. Observe. Night falls. Be silent. To dust.
Forest, protect us.
Your little game of heroics is over. Moonlight wants to go first. Move. Now, get out of my sight!
No, we've been separated!
Will it take?
You okay?
Nefer, where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
Destroyed! Told you, reborn! Knowing too much is always a death sentence!
Be careful what you wish for!
Lama! Can you hear me?
Hold on, silence!
Voices are gone. But at least I know they're still there. I need to focus. Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Just keep summoning him. If I can sell him for long enough, the moment will come.
Can't hide the truth. No more lie.
Run! Hide!
Yeah!
The deception ends here. It all adds up. No more lies.
Bombs away!
Seek within. Can't hide the truth.
Go!
No more lies.
Go! Wipe out!
It all adds up.
I've got this! Shield's broken. I can't keep this up.
Don't push your luck.
How much power will it take?
No more lies. The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Go!
Destroyed and reborn!
Bombs away!
The mystery unravels.
Go!
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Wipe out!
Seek within.
Go!
No more lies.
Go! Bombs away!
The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth.
Water jet!
No more lies.
Water jet!
It all adds up.
The only way to defeat Rarer is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you have to hold on.
Never, you're up.
Soon you will be powerless to, and then I will reduce you to dust.
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on.
Any other tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them. As entertaining as they are. You've backed yourself into a corner.
You don't fool me. I see your fear clear as day. I have to stoke his rage. Make you fear what you could never defeat. You cannot win the fight against fate.
Is that well? No, it's...
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! What's happening? That power... I've seen it before!
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst!
How about that?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open!
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Rarir.
We won.
Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine.
Apart from the blindness.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it. Miss Nefer. It's not like you to lose your composure. That was the—
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake.
Even so. Okay. I guess you're right. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Still, I don't like this outcome. People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't. I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as a single hair on your head.
Thank you. Really.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. I'll send full details through Yehuda. My dear friends, we have fought bravely and achieved a spectacular victory.
The moon will remember this day. Thank you both. There's something I want to let you know.
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, and since Nefer's eyes were injured.
Hold on. Let me—
I only feel the pain. There's no actual—
You're right. But I must say, I'm surprised.
Things are a little different now from how they were.
Friends.
How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon. No need to worry about me.
Phew! Well, that's good. Paimon's been sitting on the edge of the bed worrying about you for—
Glad to hear you didn't starve. How was the food?
Well, it wasn't the same without you there to share it. Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self.
Well, I'm back to normal now.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell you to head to the tavern when you woke up. He also dropped off some medical supplies, but if you're feeling up to it, let's head over now. Wouldn't want to keep them— We're here!
Traveler and Paimon! Perfect timing! We were literally—
How are you feeling today?
Much better. Thanks. Don't worry about—
Relieved to hear it. If that changes, just—
Yep. We're here for you.
Oh wait! Where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
Traveler, Paimon, are you recovering well? Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all. My eyes were mostly recovered after just a couple days' rest.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehuda, could I—
Oh, sure! Come in. Did you hear that? I gotta go help.
You bet!
Sure thing!
the Raker of Solnari. No, definitely a snake. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. Perhaps. I'm sure it sounds like a very wise... What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped away? If you're worried about me, you can nip that in the bud. It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. Oh, father. Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning... He's never brought it up, but I'd bet... Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth? Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru, which is essentially a prison, and his response was to take on a physical form and approach me. Hoping, did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't make me, so that's enough for you. He's a prisoner, and he was scared. So he decided he lives in fear because he's a deceiver. How is Rerir any different? It's preposterous. Yet I can't say I don't understand it. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think? Good. If you understand that, it means you're smart. If you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. For example, when something good falls into my lap, I don't go share. So be it. Wow, is that what it looks like? Well, you all know my past now, and I can't simply eliminate everyone who knows too much. So I guess I just have to put up with you, for the foreseeable future at least. When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest play is to keep calm and start If you understand what's at stake, please ensure my secret. Very good.
Oh, wait! Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed down, Paimon suddenly remembered something. After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once.
Huh? Am I imagining things?
So, that close colleague who stayed behind with you? What's he been up to recently?
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bosco too than him. Although, now you mention it, he has—
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. But I somehow doubt that's what's going on. He won't lie low forever. So we—
Ah, Lord Sangamabe. I must thank you for the device you provided.
Why come and ask me when you clearly know already?
I mostly came—
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangamabe. Play your cards right.
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable investor as your—
Huh? Charitable? Who's that?
Let's see. The first plot of land you purchased in Nod—
Stop! What do you think you're doing?
It's nothing to hide from. They're all perfectly legitimate investments.
How did you—
You're a curious case, Lord Sangamabe. You don't like people finding out about, but I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep things under wraps. You did it for Sumeru, didn't you?
It was empty land that was gonna go to waste otherwise. Disasters are capricious things. They strike without any warning. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. Somewhere, it was something I looked into. But after discussing things with the Dendro Archon, the tech people handled the tech, and moneybags.
It's a pity that so few people know the truth about you. Everyone says that you view...
So? What's the problem with that? Everyone...
But surely you have dreams of your own beyond...
You don't get it, do you? My dream is to invest in other people's dreams. Just thinking about it makes me happy.
Thank you.
For the device?
And the pendant.
Oh, that. I was just...
Seems like we've both been away from home for a...
Yeah. So long that I barely...
That would be your mother?
Yeah. Though it's not like I want to forget them, obviously, but memory can be even more ruthless than the most calculating business person. Beyond a certain point, if something isn't helping you, it just gets rid of it. My sister can't help me now. Slowly but surely, her face is fading from my mind's eye. It's become a vague impression.
Not everything will fade. When loved ones pass away, the beautiful memories are the ones that last the longest.
Yeah, that's true. If you ask me, that's the one silver lining in all of it.
Well, that, plus, I'm sure that life is much better now than it was back then.
Oh, absolutely. I have tons of Mora, a big beautiful house, business is booming, and I'm as happy as can be. You've got a lot going for you too. Boss of the Curatorium of Secrets? I'm sure there's plenty of Mora to be made in that line of work.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Either way, I'd be happy to oblige.
How have you been holding up? Any adverse reactions? If you start to take a turn for the worse, make sure you tell me right away.
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster. I'm fine. I mean, I barely did anything, so...
What? You're too humble, young man.
You played an indispensable role in the battle for Nodcry. We can't thank you enough for your support. Sometimes, when people praise you, it's because you deserve it. The best thing is to accept it calmly and with grace. It's important to learn how to respond to words of admiration.
Let's do a quick demonstration. Albedo, that was an incredible feat of alchemy. The pressure was on, but you worked flawlessly at lightning speed.
Thank you. I can't take all the credit, though. Durin played a big part in forming the alchemical array.
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass in how to take a compliment.
Okay, yeah. I did work pretty hard to help prepare for the battle. No point denying that.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, Traveler.
Seems like you've recovered. You won't need to take any more medication.
Can I get you a drink?
Huh? You know how to order at a bar now? You've sure learned a lot recently.
Handling a drinks order is ridiculously simple compared to alchemy.
Paimon believes it. You're clearly a fast learner. Just like you're... To be totally honest, though, Paimon didn't quite...
Don't worry, that's completely understandable. Unless you're a
To put it in the simplest terms, we saw how our enemy stole the power of Kuvaki. When facing an enemy you have no hope of defeating, so, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, for this to work, we had to analyze his modes of attack. For added security, we prepared a total of 4 arrays. But to mitigate the impact of the battle, the alchemical array absorbed his abyssal power. Then Durin processed it to render it usable. That power enabled her to do what would otherwise have been nigh on impossible.
What surprised me was that Dainsleif actually agreed to join us. Given his history with Rerir, he had every right to sit this one out. But we're extremely grateful for the
It must have been a painful choice to make. But I'm sure that making a decision was
Absolutely. He was torn between two paths, but in the end, he made his choice and stuck to it resolutely. He doesn't strike me as the sort of person who'd stay trapped in limbo for long. Anyway, however you cut it, everyone gave a stellar performance. And now, it's time to kick back and celebrate.
That's the only reason you're here.
Yes. I've thought a lot about it. And I've realized that I think this is very important. So I felt I had to come and—
Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. I can't even hold my teacup. If that—
Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being co-workers?
What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you say another word, I swear I'll shut it down.
If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word—
Polonia, please see Lady Columbina to the door.
Will you still invite me to your next tea party?
What?
Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself? We just wanted to, you know... Why? Out of concern for my safety?
Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay.
Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is already a write-off. The visitor before you managed. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. Otherwise, it's going to waste. My coasters are still missing in action, though. Use this notebook instead.
Whoa! Pretty hefty note.
You can ignore those. They're just dumb scribblings. I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes I remember the distant dreamlike past. Sometimes I imagine the far-flung future. And other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy nonsense going on in the... Trying to predict the future is like daydreaming. And writing about the present just makes me furious. The past is my favorite. If nothing else, Although, having said that, the only vaguely interesting... Who else? Pretty much all the Mecha and Fontaine are his personal hand...
Wait, are you saying you know him? Like, personally? As a friend?
I mean, I guess we were friendly enough. Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only normal person left who knew him at all. We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed away, he asked me to destroy all his manuscripts. I honored his request, but I did read through everything first before destroying them. I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artificer Alain Guillotin disappear like that. Would have been such a waste.
So, that's where the formulas in your notebook are from?
I just told you. Those are my equivalent of crossword puzzles. They're just dumb formulas that I solve for fun when I'm bored. Alain's work was like epic poetry. The formulas in my notebook are just silly little riddles in comparison. Not that there's anything bad about them. I mean, at least, solving those riddles isn't going to hurt anyone. Except me, 'cause I lose a few brain cells in the process. Anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you about what happened to him and his friends. Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Narzissenkreuz Institute. They were all quite competitive, so there was some rivalry between them. But beneath the friendship and the rivalry ran something deeper. Unfortunately, childhood would end. The prophecy would come true. A mad dream.
that would normally only capture the minds of. And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits, but alas, they were some of the sharpest minds around. They nurtured that. The first of them to fall under its spell was Renee. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve, and it's complicated. Alain wanted to believe that Renee only did what he did for the sake of their friend. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then, the next time they met, Renee's soul had been completely engulfed by the dream of salvation. And although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation once, but I'm told that the attempted resurgence finally died out for good. What do you think of Renee? Do you admire his transcendent genius? His view that or do you despise him? Dismiss him as an... Same difference, really. Just a matter... Really? I can't tell whether that's because you disapprove of his deeds or because he failed. Renee no longer exists in this world. And I don't like fanatics who give up their whole lives for their ideology. Maybe I could understand if Renee had just been an ordinary person. Anyway, that's enough about Renee. Now, moving on to Alain Guillotin. He managed to put a stop to the first storm whipped up by Renee. To his credit, I suppose, the loss of his family and friends was purely a tragic accident. After that, the only thing supporting his work was the same dream that had But although the desire to save Fontaine drove him to found the Fontaine Research Institute, I think that formulas and machines derived solely from human intellect. Yet Alain's intellect was simply too great. Once he realized that the end of his life was approaching, he quit working on his formulas, trading them in for the fairy tales. He told me that the director of the Narzissenkreuz Institute I think that all he wanted at that time in his life was to be able to sleep deeply without being plagued by depression. At the very end, he laid down to rest in the ruins of the former Narzissenkreuz. Many years after that, tensions over competing dreams would once again cause a rift. And that is the story of two people from the Narzissenkreuz Institute. One went all in on his fantasy of salvation without ever looking back. The other sought desperately to burn bright in his life. I do sometimes wonder, why is it that people like them have such... Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. So perhaps they were young children with friends and family who mattered to them. Desires to... Or maybe they just wanted to find something to anchor themselves within the chaos. But instead, the search for their own salvation took them down the rocky road later. Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try and save the world? The way you said that sounded just like Alain. I asked, he gave the exact same answer as you did. No elaboration, just a quick short answer before getting right. All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'll have to bring a whole sack of gifts, and I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. You guys can do whatever you want, as long as it doesn't involve interrupting me. Polonia, exit hibernation mode. Begin diagnostic.